Before we begin today's journey, if you love discovering ancient stories filled with mystery, meaning, and timeless truth, you're in the right place. Welcome to Ink in a Blink, where powerful stories are told, one page at a time. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us for weekly deep dives into the world's most profound texts, from sacred scripture to classic literature. Have you ever met someone who just seems unstoppable? They walk into a room and you can feel their presence. They radiate energy, clarity, and confidence. They always seem to know where they're going and how to get there. At first glance, you might think they're simply lucky or born with some rare gift. But the truth is far more powerful. What makes high performers different isn't luck, money, or even talent, it's habits. The way they think, the choices they make, and the routines they commit to every single day are what allow them to perform at extraordinary levels, not once, but consistently. That's exactly what Brendon Burchard discovered in his research. After interviewing and studying thousands of successful people, he uncovered 6 habits that define the world's most accomplished, fulfilled, and influential individuals. And here's the best part, these habits aren't reserved for celebrities, billionaires, or geniuses. They're available to anyone, including you. But before we dive into them, let me ask you. Have you ever had a dream you never followed through on? Maybe it was writing a book, starting a business, or getting healthier. You wanted it badly, but something always got in the way, distractions, self-doubt, lack of energy. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they never built the habits to sustain their ambition. Think of your life as a car. Your dreams are the destination. Habits are the engine, the fuel, and the tires. Without them, you won't get far, no matter how exciting the destination is. So in this video, we're going to explore the 6 high-performance habits that can transform your life. 1. Seek clarity. 2. Generate energy. 3. Raise necessity. 4. Increase productivity. 5. Develop influence. 6. Demonstrate courage. By the end, you'll have a roadmap to unlock your full potential. So take a deep breath, clear away distractions, and get ready, because what you're about to learn could very well change the way you live, lead, and succeed. Let's begin with the first habit, seek clarity. Most people drift through life reacting to circumstances. They chase opportunities without asking if those opportunities align with who they are or where they truly want to go. High performers don't drift, they design, and they do it by seeking clarity. Clarity means asking, who do I want to be, what do I want to achieve, how do I want others to experience me? Without clarity, life feels like a foggy road. You keep moving, but you're never sure if you're heading in the right direction. Think of Steve Jobs. He wasn't just building computers, he was creating tools to unleash human creativity. That clarity of vision drove every decision he made, from design to marketing. Brendon suggests focusing on 3 types of clarity. 1. Self-clarity, defining the values and traits of your best self. 2. Social clarity, deciding how you want to treat people and be remembered. 3. Skill clarity, knowing which skills you need to master to achieve your goals. Here's a simple practice. Every morning, ask yourself 3 questions. What is the kind of person I want to be today? What must I focus on to make progress? How do I want others to feel after interacting with me? It's not about having your entire future mapped out. It's about aligning each day with intention. High performers don't leave their direction to chance. They know that when clarity leads, confidence follows. Habit 2. Generate energy. Picture 2 people. One is exhausted, dragging themselves through the day. The other is vibrant, full of life, lifting up everyone around them. Who would you rather follow? Energy is the foundation of performance. Without it, even the clearest goals remain out of reach. High performers take responsibility for generating energy, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Physically, they prioritize sleep, movement, and nutrition. A tired body creates a tired mind. Emotionally, they cultivate positive emotions like gratitude and joy, even during stressful times. Spiritually, they connect to purpose. They see their work as meaningful, not just tasks. Oprah Winfrey is a powerful example. Decades of high-level performance were fueled not just by talent, but by her consistent focus on health, mindfulness, and mission. Here's a practical technique. Brendon recommends a pit stop every 60 to 90 minutes. Stand, stretch, breathe, reset. Ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's my energy right now? What can I do to raise it? Energy is contagious. When you bring it, you not only elevate yourself, you elevate everyone around you. Habit 3, raise necessity. Why do some people push through obstacles while others give up? The answer is necessity. High performers create an internal pressure that says, I must succeed, I have no choice. This isn't about unhealthy stress. It's about linking your goals to something bigger than yourself. Michael Jordan didn't just want to win, he needed to. His identity demanded it. That sense of necessity fueled his legendary discipline and drive. You can build necessity by 1. Declaring your identity, I am the kind of person who, statements shape standards. 2. Tying goals to service, ask, who needs me to show up fully? Who benefits if I succeed? When your success becomes about more than yourself, your family, your team, your community, your motivation skyrockets. Necessity transforms I should into I must. And that changes everything. Habit 4, increase productivity. Most people confuse activity with achievement. They're busy all day but make little real progress. High performers are different. They zero in on what Brendon calls PQOs, prolific quality outputs. These are the few tasks that matter most in your field. For a writer, it's writing. For a CEO, it's strategy. For a leader, it's inspiring the team. Everything else is secondary. Ask yourself daily, what are the 3 outputs that matter most today? Then guard your time fiercely. Look at Warren Buffett. His success didn't come from doing everything, it came from saying no to almost everything, so he could focus deeply on the few things that mattered most. High performers protect their time, avoid constant distractions, and measure progress by results, not hours worked. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters, better and more consistently. Habit 5, develop influence. No one achieves greatness alone. At some point, you need people to believe in you, support you, and follow you. That's why influence is essential. But influence isn't about manipulation. It's about inspiring others to think bigger and become better. High performers do 3 things. 1. They teach people how to think. They challenge assumptions and expand perspectives. 2. They encourage growth. They push others toward their potential. 3. They lead by example. They model the behavior they expect. Nelson Mandela is a shining example. His influence wasn't built on force but on vision, courage, and the ability to inspire others toward justice. Here's a practical tip. At the end of each interaction, ask yourself, did I leave this person feeling stronger, more capable, and more valued? When you consistently uplift people, influence follows naturally. Habit 6, demonstrate courage. Every dream requires courage. Without it, clarity, energy, and productivity mean nothing. Yet most people wait until they feel ready. High performers don't. They act in spite of fear. Courage isn't about grand gestures. It's about daily choices, speaking up when it's uncomfortable, trying something new, even if you might fail, standing by your values when it's unpopular. Think of Rosa Parks. One courageous decision sparked a movement that reshaped history. Brendon reminds us, courage is a habit. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. So don't wait until you're fearless. Act, and let courage grow through action. So there you have it, the 6 habits that define high performance. 1. Seek clarity. 2. Generate energy. 3. Raise necessity. 4. Increase productivity. 5. Develop influence. 6. Demonstrate courage. These habits aren't quick hacks, they're disciplines, and when practiced consistently, they don't just change what you achieve, they change who you become. High performance isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about showing up with intention, focus, and heart day after day. So ask yourself, which habit will you start practicing today? Because knowledge without action is useless. The real transformation happens when you take these principles off the page and into your life. If this video inspired you, let us know in the comments which habit resonated most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's ready to reach their next level. And remember, you are capable of more than you think. Your potential is waiting. And the habits you build today will shape the legacy you leave tomorrow. Stay inspired. Stay courageous. And keep performing at your highest level.